Hi, this is Jim, the star cartographer. In mid to late spring, as it gets dark, if you look north, you'll see the Big Dipper high in the sky. The front two stars of the Dipper point to Polaris, the North Star, the brightest star in Ursa Minor, the Little Bear. The pattern is also known as the Little Dipper. Kokab is the other bright star in this mostly dim constellation. The Big Dipper is not a constellation, it is an asterism, a small pattern of stars. Constellations are currently defined as stars that are located within official boundaries. The Big Dipper is part of the large constellation Ursa Major, the Great Bear. If you look overhead facing south, you will see Castor and Pollux in Gemini to the west and the Big Dipper to the north. These two stars in the Dipper point to Regulus, the brightest star in the constellation Leo. There are two prominent asterisms in the constellation, the sickle, which looks like a backwards question mark, and a bright triangle known as the hindquarters, which includes the star Denebula. If you have really dark skies, you may notice a fuzzy patch roughly midway between Pollux and Regulus. This is the Beehive, a star cluster, which is a nice object in binoculars or small telescope at low power. There is a saying, follow the arc to Arcturus and drive a spike to Spica. This saying will help you find these two bright stars. It means if you follow the arc of the handle of the Big Dipper, it'll lead you to the star Arcturus, and then to Spica. Arcturus is the brightest star in the constellation Boötes, the herdsman. To the left of Boötes, you'll find a nice semicircular pattern of stars known as Corona Borealis, the northern crown. Looking further south, we see Spica, the brightest star in Virgo the Virgin, a large dim constellation with mostly dim stars. Near Spica is the constellation Corvus the Crow, consisting of a prominent quadrilateral. Hydra is a huge constellation extending over 100 degrees in the sky. In order to see it in its entirety, we have to look a little further south. South and a little west of Regulus and Leo is the star Alphard. The name means the individual. The star is nowhere near any other bright stars. The head of Hydra is a dim but prominent asterism. The rest of the constellation is quite large and sprawling, and devoid of bright stars with the exception of Alphard. Happy stargazing!